Pisces, hi there. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a reading for the Pisces Collective, general energetic check-in reading. Pisces, sun, moon, rising. Anywhere that Pisces is dominant in your chart or could possibly be for a Pisces cross-watcher, someone who's dealing with a Pisces. We're going to look at the energies for February, what Pisces Collective is dealing with. We're going to see how Pisces is showing up in that energy, how the universe is wanting Pisces to show up in the energy, and what is the point of why Pisces is experiencing this energy at this time. I do hope that you are well. I hope that this video finds you in good spirits. If not, then I hope that this video, this reading, will help you to navigate any challenges that you are currently experiencing. So let's go ahead and get into this. Please show me the current energies that Pisces is dealing with, Spirit. Please show me. What is Pisces dealing with right now at this time? Current energies for the Pisces Collective. Thank you. Hmm. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. I am using the Dungeons and Dragons tarot deck for this series of readings for February. It's a very beautiful deck. But yes, we do have the Ten of Swords, which they call it the Ten of Intelligence. I like that too. So yeah, definitely dealing with some kind of painful ending here, possibly. Something where you possibly like maybe dealing with some kind of feelings of being backstabbed. Hmm, for sure. Because the energy that's coming in right now is the Three of Swords, sorrow, pain, heartbreak. The way you are showing up in this energy is the Knight of Pentacles, um, kind of detached from it, grounded for sure. Probably trying to develop some kind of pathway through this energy. You're being very intentional, very deliberate with everything that you do at this time. The universe is wanting you to show up as the Ten of Cups, which is, could be dealing with a group, a community. And the whole point of the reading, the whole point of this energy or your true destination is the Six of Cups. So, yeah, I see like you're dealing with something really difficult right now at this time, but you are finding a way through that for sure. Let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper for the Pisces Collective. Please show me this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here is the energy that Pisces is dealing with or Pisces Crosswatcher is dealing with? Why is the Three of Swords here? Please show me the Three of Swords. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so we're at the bottom of the deck now. We have the Six of Cups, which is also in the end outcome of the reading, the lesson learned, the true destination, the purpose of all of this energy that you're currently finding yourself entangled in. Definitely dealing with some kind of relationship, some kind of past memory, some kind of soul bond, possibly from past lives. Possibly a strong connection, I would say, but whatever it is something that may no longer be here for whatever reason. There's something that has come undone or come apart, and it's causing great sadness in your life. It's actually clarifying this Three of Swords. We have the Hermit, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, this was something that was very, very important to you. It's almost kind of triggered like a dark night of the soul for you, like something that you thought was going to be your end all be all, something that you held on to very, very tightly. because you thought it was your true, like your whole purpose for living, is what I'm picking up. And so now we're starting to go within with that hermit to discover like what what really happened here. What what was this trying to teach you? What was this trying, what are you meant to learn here from this relationship? Because you saw it as your Ten of Pentacles. You saw it as, that's a big deal. It's something that you held on to probably for a very long time. I know that we have had Neptune has been in Pisces for the last 14 years. Neptune rules Pisces. Neptune is very strong in Pisces, and it just recently went into Aries. So, like, none of us really know what Aries or what Neptune in Aries is like because we haven't been alive that long to experience it. The last time that Neptune was in Aries was like 1861 or something like that. So yeah, this has definitely triggered some kind of really big change, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back, like you've been lied to, you've been manipulated, betrayed, all of the above. And for right now, like to deal with this heartbreak, you're going within with the Hermit, which is good, very, very good. You want to start to trigger some healing in there. Possibly, like I said, the dark night of the soul, that's what the hermit is doing. He's kind of isolating himself. He's going into solitude to converse and communicate and connect with spirit, with source, with God, divine intelligence, um, to see like what the heck, what happened here, like because it's like this was your everything. And now it's just not. It's just you have to go on without it, whatever. I'm not seeing like that, the person is no longer in this world because I don't have the death card, not yet, anyways, here in the reading. But you're also showing up as the Knight of Pentacles, which Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy, very analytical. Virgo always has a plan. The Knight of Pentacles always has a plan, and he follows that plan diligently, disciplined, very disciplined energy here. So I really think that even though this was a huge blow to you, you're still going forward. Whatever your divine plan is that you've already established, you're going forward anyways. Let's go ahead and clarify though that. Let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Pentacles spirit, please. Clarify that Knight of Pentacles. Why is Pisces showing up as the Knight of Pentacles? We also have Virgo here with the Hermit card, so it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Virgo is also your opposite sign on the zodiac wheel. So it's like the energy that you need to balance that Piscean energy, because the Piscean energy can be very expansive. It doesn't really have any lines. It blurs the lines, it goes outside of the lines. And Virgo energy is that counterbalance to the Piscean energy, that Neptunian energy, that helps to create the plan of action and actually bring things into fruition. Because if we continuously blur the lines and color outside of them, the picture that we make isn't really that pretty or that productive. It can be quite messy. That Neptunian and Piscean energy can be like a little bit messy. So Virgo is absolutely needed to counterbalance that and to clean things up, to create those nice soft edges, and to actually create the overall picture. It takes both. So I do see that, you could be dealing with a Virgo that possibly left your life or you left their life, for whatever reason, something wasn't working out here. You did hold on to it for as long as you could because you saw it as your Ten of Pentacles. You saw it as your familial wealth, like your legacy to leave the world. You saw it as a part of that in some type of way, but you have had to move on from that. And now you are solely like operating from this Knight of Pentacles energy. Spirit, please show me that. Why is Pisces showing up, or Pisces crosswatcher? Why are they showing up as the Knight of Pentacles? Thank you. And we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups is again here in the energy that Spirit is wanting you to show up as. I do feel like, the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups are complementary to each other. This could be, developing a divine plan. We have the Ten of Cups showing up twice now, so it definitely could be something that has affected a community, your emotional stability, your emotional mastery. That involves like other people, like a group of people, a family, a home. This could be a broken marriage, possibly, that's really recent. Like, I feel like this is quite fresh. So, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Hanged Man, which is you. It's Pisces energy, seeing the world from a new perspective. We have the Death card here, Scorpio energy, and then we have the Sun, which is Leo energy. Now, that's three major arcanas over a Knight of Pentacles. So this is definitely, you are definitely following some kind of divine plan. It's not just something that you just developed overnight because this energy has left your life. This is something you've been doing for a really long time. Like I feel like I'm talking to a Pisces. If you are a Pisces or you're a Pisces cross watcher, I feel like I'm talking to someone who knows the value of that Virgo analytical energy of that deliberate, intentional movement. Like every move is tactical, every move is planned. I feel like I'm talking to that type of person. We have the Hanged Man, the Death, the Sun. So it is showing that also that perhaps like this relationship, whatever has ended, has kind of held you back in like the hanged man state for a long time, like where you didn't really feel like you could move forward. And death is coming through, is claiming that energy. Death has claimed this relationship, this situation, whatever it is that's showing up for you, so that you can move forward into your true happiness, into the sun, which is actually quite beautiful. But I do feel, I do see that you are dealing with sorrow. I'm not sure that if that sorrow is yours. I feel, the Ten of Swords, definitely, I feel like you feel betrayed. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back in some type of way. But it could also be this person who has left your life voluntarily or involuntarily. It's quite possible that you have left them, and they are the energy that you're having to deal with right now because they're not handling it very well. They may be experiencing a lot of sorrow. You may be experiencing some guilt over that. Regardless, though, that energy also is showing us the Hermit, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you gave this your all. You gave this person every chance you possibly could, and they just still wouldn't quite get it together. And because it was starting to affect your overall mission in life, your overall purpose, on this life path that you're on, you had to kind of leave it behind. And I'm really not seeing um, that it was solely your choice. It's like the universe was like, with the hangman, death, sun, the universe was like, yeah, it's time. You need to go forward, leave this behind, start focusing on you now. Perfect you. That's what that Virgo energy is going to do. Is Virgo seeks perfection in everything that it does. And we know that, it is kind of, nothing is perfect, but things can also be imperfectly perfect. But regardless, like Virgo didn't get that memo. Like Virgo still pushes for perfection in every single thing. Virgos will do things like very meticulous type of energy here that I see showing up for you, Pisces. And something had to kind of jar you, like with that death there, that transformation, something had to jar you out of that hanged man state so that you could go forward and see your son, see where your actual true happiness lies. Because I feel like you kind of got stuck thinking that this was the end all be all, but you've kind of taken a leap here, and you're not really sure where it's going to go. So the universe is wanting you to show up as the Ten of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and clarify that Ten of Pentacle or Ten of Cups. My bad. I keep mixing my words all day today. I don't know what's going on. Um, Ten of Cups, please. Please show me the Ten of Cups. Why is the universe wanting Pisces to show up as the Ten of Cups? Again, this is emotional happiness, emotional mastery, fulfillment, a family, home, community. Could be some kind of group that you're involved in, something that you've created. Why is Pisces? Why is the universe wanting Pisces to show up as the Ten of Cups? Please show me. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Pisces? And we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's a nice energy, but you will notice he's sitting alone. I don't know if I can get this to show up. Yeah, he's sitting alone, and there's waves hitting his back of his chair. So he's kind of holding back those waves. King of Cups is the mastery over the emotions. He has learned how to rein in his feelings, um, to use them for the best possible outcomes. Um, he's not he's not careless with his emotions. Like when he loves, he really loves. He's not going to just say, "Oh, I love this," without actually loving this. So that's a beautiful energy to show up in for you as well, Pisces. So clarifying this Ten of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Swords, okay, and the Queen of Pentacles. Right, so we have that King of Cups there, emotional mastery, but what I want to show you here over this Ten of Cups is we have what I would call, this is my my alcohol addicted friend here. So a lot of times, like, yes, the Nine of Cups can signify great happiness, emotional happiness. It is a singular type of happiness, like individual emotional happiness. It's not like the Ten of Cups as far as being emotionally happy with others. It's being able to be emotionally happy within the self. But having it show up as this guy, it could have showed up in one of the other decks, which doesn't have this particular guy. This is the skull from the movie The Last Unicorn. And if you guys haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It's a wonderful movie. You can watch it for free on YouTube. Um, it's one of my childhood favorites, and it still is. I'm just a big kid at heart, anyways, and so I'll watch it every once in a while. Even now as an adult, still love it, and I even love it more now because I get the bigger picture. As an adult, I see things that I didn't quite catch on to when I was a kid. But this is the when the skull speaks. The clock strikes the right time, the wine drinks itself. Okay, so like he's like drinking, he thinks he's drinking wine here. But basically the reason why I'm talking about this, like the Nine of Cups can also insinuate indulgence of some type. So it can be like a toxic type trait that we are indulging in. It could be alcoholism, it could be something else, something that's habitual that we are, kind of like attached to or enslaved to. With the Page of Swords being next to it, it's like saying like you noticed this. I don't think that this is you. I think this is somebody else. And it's saying that you picked up on it and like you noticed that with the Queen of Pentacles here, there was a lack of self-care going on with the person that you were dealing with, whoever is no longer in your life. There was a lack of self-care and a huge overindulgence in something else going on here. And you picked that up, and it was starting to affect some kind of a community, possibly family, um, possibly community that you are involved in with that Ten of Cups. It could be a lot of different things. It's not a singular energy. The Ten of Cups is many. So that could have been affecting like a whole group. It could have been affecting your whole family. And you knew that you had to, with that Virgoan energy, you had to cut that out because it was definitely holding you back in some type of way. So the universe is wanting you to focus more on getting this family dynamic together, recovered from whatever this energy was that had infiltrated here. Let's go ahead and see, um, because the Six of Cups, we do have that showing up twice. We have it showing up at the end of the reading too, as kind of like a culmination of why this energy is at play right now in your life. The Six of Cups can definitely refer to a soul bond, somebody that we feel very, very connected to because we have had many, many past lives with this person. But also, I want to mention too, like having past lives with somebody is nothing new. It's really nothing special. We have past lives, like pretty much everybody that you've encountered, even like your neighbor or something that you rarely ever talk to, you could have had a past life with that person as well. That's not super significant. The thing that I love about this particular Six of Cups in the Dungeon and Dragons deck is you see it's a child sitting there. So you could have children with these people, or you could feel like, the parents of, you could be like the the ones who guide and protect and like the authority over some type of family dynamic, some type of group, something that is like a legacy that you feel is your Ten of Pentacles. Um, but I really like this because the child, if you look like he's reading a story, and all of these visions, it's really sparking his imagination. So this is really a good card to have as, the purpose that you have to go through this troubling situation, these difficult energies, which aren't really too bad. I mean, they may be worse than they seem, because again, I'm just looking at the cards, I'm on the totally on the outside of this. But what I do see that's showing up with it is you're handling it very, very well. Um, yeah, I just see that you're handling it very, very well, and you're keeping whatever this family dynamic or this group, you're kind of shielding them. You're kind of keeping them safe by taking care of yourself and by cutting these other things out of your life, including people who may not have the best interest of the group or the family in mind. They may be totally more self-indulgent and like really self-focused, kind of arrogant also is what I'm picking up. Like it's all about them type of energy. And you're a Pisces, you know that's only going to get you so far, right? Even that Virgo energy too is about, not just service of self, but service of others as well. So let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Cups, please. Show me the Six of Cups for Pisces. Please show me the Six of Cups for Pisces. Why is the Six of Cups here for Pisces? The final card of the reading, the true destination, the purpose of this experience. And we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So again, like this is the energy of walking away. So you either walked away from somebody or somebody has walked away from you, whether you're the Pisces or you are the Pisces cross watcher. Something was no longer fulfilling. As you can see, like it was broken. I really like this. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. That it's not only like the guys walking away from these perfectly stacked, beautiful gold cups to go find the ninth cup or whatever, is emotional fulfillment. Like these cups are actually broken, like they've been smashed. There is no going back. There's no fixing that. Okay. And you kind of know that. You've realized that for a long time, I feel. So clarifying the Six of Cups is Seven of Wands, standing your ground. The Eight of Wands, ooh, it's high energy, probably receiving messages and then the Six of Cups again. Yeah, so like I said, we have several soul bonds with people. We've had several past lives, several soulmates that are meant to enter and exit our lives, to teach us lessons, to help to grow us, to help us to evolve, to help us to ascend. Um, this is actually quite beautiful. Like this could be opening you up to a whole new world of new soul bonds is what I'm kind of picking up with that energy. Like whatever this was keeping you, was holding you back from really achieving your, like the best possible version of yourself and of other people. Like it was like really keeping you away from other connections that could be quite beneficial for you. And the more that you hold your ground with that Seven of Wands energy, and as you can see in this particular Seven of Wands, like shining so bright. You're shining so bright. Like the others are parting the way for you. Like the way is, it's like the Moses parting the Red Sea, right? Except it's a bunch of wands, but like the way is being made shown to you as long as you focus on your light and shining that into the world. And then we have the Eight of Wands right behind that. So you may be feeling quite nervous about this new beginning that you're experiencing, but you have another Six of Cups there as well, indicating like several soul bonds. Like this has really opened you up to like share your light with more people. I don't know if possibly you are a speaker or, some kind of maybe public figure. But I definitely am picking up that you are able to now reach more souls. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. You're just able, like, without this other energy in your life, you're able to reach more souls. You're able to connect with more. Not even just like souls on this planet, but like souls in the spirit realm as well, is what I'm picking up with that. Yeah, that's really beautiful. So let's go ahead and get you some final advice, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Get some final advice for Pisces, please. Show me some final advice for Pisces. Please show me final advice for the Pisces Collective, Pisces Crosswatcher. I say both because, this is a general reading. It could be anybody watching this. And everybody is different. We're all going through different scenarios here. Please show me some advice for the Pisces Collective. Thank you. And for the one, two, three, fourth time, we have the Six of Cups. So even more soul bonds, and definitely could be dealing with youth, children, play, getting back to maybe your own childhood, maybe healing that, any childhood wounds right now. That's a big thing going on right now with this Neptune, Saturn, and all of the energies of, the year of the snake going to the year of the fire horse, and Neptune and Saturn, their whole dance of 2025. That was crazy, right? Super intense. And like right now, we're at the very end of that where Neptune has already moved over, but Saturn is still kind of in Pisces playing cleanup crew. So we could definitely be dealing with some inner child wounds that are coming to the surface, like healing right now. If you're not dealing with actual children, this definitely could have been something that affected children. Um, like I said, you could have had children with this person. Felt like, you know, parental figures over a group of people, a family, things like that. Let's go see, go ahead and see what is your advice. So we have the Ten of Swords again, the Nine of Swords, and the Hermit. Okay, so so that's some difficult energy there. So this could definitely be speaking about the past person. As you can see, like these energies, like you can see the cards, they're not very nice. Okay, so maybe just, have some compassion. Obviously, this person feels deeply wounded, and they may be screaming out, yelling out, causing a Nine of Swords in your life, causing a lot of mental anguish, anxiety, things like that, making you feel guilty, just horrible, like um, feelings, right? Because whatever this is didn't work out. But understand that is their lesson to learn as well. It's not yours. Because with the hermit here, you are doing the right thing. You're going within. You're doing the necessary retreat in solitude in isolation is really what you need right now to really figure out like are your next steps, what is truly important, what truly matters. Eventually, this will all play out. This will all, be over. And hopefully there can be some love still found, for the situation, at least if it, on both sides, at least if only for the lessons that have been learned and the lessons that it taught us in the time. But for right now, you're doing the right things. I think, by taking on that Virgo energy, that hermit energy, undergoing whatever dark night of the soul it is for you to to go through concerning this, closing it out completely, and so that you can move forward, so that you can make some more connections. So I do feel like there was something, definitely somebody that was holding you back significantly here. And now there's a whole new world that's opening to you. And they have a whole new world that's opening to them too. They are choosing to stay in this energy. They're choosing to stay in this energy and to continue to torment you over your decisions that you know are the best for yourself. This may not be pretty. It may not be, an easy fix or something that's going to just fix itself overnight. Like I said, we're dealing with this, in February. This could last throughout the whole of February. Um, But that's really all I can say is like you're doing the right thing. Go within, find the light within yourself. You have all the answers inside of you to everything that has ever been written, everything that is for you to do. It's all inside of you. You are the power. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. Good luck with this. Good luck with this person. Good luck with your future endeavors and your future connections. Look beautiful on the other side of this. Okay, but you have to get through this first. But once you do, like everything looks absolutely beautiful with all of the Six of Cups energy, lots of love, Ten of Cups, King of Cups, like all of that, just beautiful, beautiful energy. But you do have to get through this first. And I see like you're handling it with grace. You're handling it the best that you possibly can. Okay, Pisces. Again, good luck with everything. It's been a pleasure to read for you today. And until next time, take care. Bye bye now.